there guys, welcome back to another awesome video. Today's movie review is going to be of the Dragon Ball superhero movie, or in this case the Dragon Ball Super Gohan movie, because superhero feels like it's not a tongue twister, but it feels like a lot. But anyways, this is the sequel to the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and we have Dr. Hito and Magenta, descendants of Red and Dr. Gero, as they join forces to build androids and destroy our heroes. So I'm not familiar with who this is directed by, unfortunately, and even if I do look up who the person is, I don't want to butcher their name. So here's the face of the person that directed this, and the name's gonna go somewhere along the screen here as well, so I don't want to butcher it or get into that whole entanglement. But I will say this, that I am not the biggest Dragon Ball fan. I do know a little bit about Z, I've seen a little bit of GT, but I'm more familiar with the newer stuff, or newer in this case, and that is Dragon Ball Super. So I was introduced to Dragon Ball Super, and that's when I actually first started watching almost a majority of that show, mainly the Goku Black arc, and I wound up getting into Dragon Ball through the Super Broly movie. And so for this movie, I think it's a really great sequel, and even though this is not centered around Goku and Vegeta, I gotta say, Goku and Vegeta are really excellent in this film, even though they're not in the film for a very long time, but just how well they captured, because in the scene that we see them in, Goku and Vegeta are training, and in the scene, Goku is going guns a-blazes when it comes to his combat style and his fighting style and his energy, and you have Vegeta that's more focused on his mind, more about meditation, more about that type of training, because so that way he could counter and block and defend and anticipate every move that Goku is going to do, and I think it's brilliant. And as much as I would like to see more of Goku and Vegeta and them training Broly and continuing where that left off, and seeing more of Chi-Lai, because I think Chi-Lai is like best girl, don't get me wrong about any other girls in the Dragon Ball universe, she is very most underrated, and I feel like could get a little more character development, more screen time. It means she gets to train and fight more, or she gets to have a thing with Broly, or maybe she has a flame with Beerus, which that's the kind of hint. Whatever the case is, I'll take any option or anything. More Chi-Lai, the better for me. But as much as I would like that and prefer that, I really do like that for this sequel they decided to take it in the direction of focusing on Gohan, seeing more of him as a family man, seeing how much he has changed, and seeing him as a father, and his relationship with Pan, and seeing him get stronger and stronger, and especially that beast mode we see, aka Gohan Blanco. It's so cool, it's so epic, it's so great. And also his dynamic with Piccolo, how much Piccolo means to him, and seeing Piccolo kind of have another arc is great as well, especially him learning like Super Saiyan, if you will, and him becoming Orange Piccolo, and him also having this big giant kaiju fight with Cell Max is so epic, it's so great. Animation's awesome, top notch, how well it just looks so crisp with its quality, with the way everybody and everything moves, and to a lot of shots and angles that are kind of a little mind-blowing for an animated movie. I know this is Japan, this is anime, and they really want to put in every little blood, sweat, and tear into this because they're Japan, but holy shit, it's really great, it's so good. And the action, of course, what's to expect, it's phenomenal in a Dragon Ball movie or a Dragon Ball associated project, and especially this being, I'm assuming this was Akira Toriyama's last movie he did before he passed away, may he rest in peace. I really loved the Gammas, both Gamma 1 and 2, and how much they have that superhero energy. They give off Kamen Rider vibes and a lot of nods to Kamen Rider, which was great, and I hope we see more of the Gammas, or at least number 1, because number 2 kind of got shafted and is dead maybe, and maybe we could see number 1 and Dr. Hito do something and do some good in their life. The only small nitpick, gripe, or takeaway I will say from this movie is having Cell Max. Don't get me wrong, I really liked Cell Max, the idea that they were trying to recreate Cell, and he's this giant beast and this creature, and especially having that great, like I said, that great kaiju fight with him and Piccolo. But the only thing that I kind of have an issue with, and I'm kind of mixed about it, is that it kind of feels a little repetitive, not only bringing back Cell again, but also him being this big, stomping, monster, Hulk, smash type attitude and personality, kind of basic in a way. And I actually liked when the Gammas were the villains. They had more personality, they had more energy. But other than that, this is a really great sequel. I'd prefer the Broly movie, if I'm being honest, but just by like a little tiny bit more. Like, here's the Broly movie, and here's the Super Gohan movie. So, I am going to give the Dragon Ball superhero movie, I'm going to give it a solid A. Maybe an A minus. I'll give it an A minus. That's fine. Or a solid A. Either one. But what do you guys think of it? Have you guys seen it? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to watch videos every day, every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every week. Share the video with your friends. All that good stuff and more. Leave suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I'll look to it as best as possible. I'm gonna probably do 2 more videos, and then I am going to start working on, by the time I have those 2 videos done, I will probably be working on my spoiler review for Deadpool and Wolverine, because I wanted to do a non-spoiler review, which will be right here, and there'll be a spoiler review probably once I'm done with maybe my review for Acolyte, or like a top 10 video, or another review. It all depends. I'll see what I have in the cards for myself. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.